Idols and Revolush.
Revolush.
Hi,
Hi.
this is Sarah Pearson. I'm filling in for my friend Chili Rapachill. Gonna start out by reading this fancy disclaimer here. Welcome to our show. My name is Sarah. I'm the producer of the show. The things you'll hear over the next hour or so,
Until they throw us out.
represent the views of us and the people that's us. All right. All opinions and quotations in no way represent River West Radio and are the sole responsibility of the producer, guests, and callers. River West Radio is not liable for any legal issues arising from the content of this program.
Everyone say aye. Aye.
Got it.
All in favor, yes.
All right. Well, I have with me today my friends Ryan Charles and my new friend Tommy Hahn.
Hey there.
Hey.
Hi. They're both in really cool bands. Why don't, because I know you, Ryan, why don't you start first by telling me a little bit about Independent Idol?
Sure. Yeah, so I'm the lead singer of Independent Idols. We're a modern rock band from here in Milwaukee. We do originals and covers. To describe us, basically, it's groovy, funky rock. Let's put it that way. Stuff that you can dance to, the girls can go out and shake it to, and the guys can kind of bang their heads to and still have a good time.
I've been to some of their shows. You see a lot of
You
dancing.
had a good time, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We got a nice little following coming out and seeing us, and we're playing a lot of shows lately. We do a lot of cool covers of music that you normally wouldn't hear rocked up too often. So we end up doing Lionel Richie's "Hello" rocked up, Snoop Dogg "Gin and Juice" rocked up,
That's my favorite.
Beatles. Yeah, that's a fun one. Beatles "I'm the Walrus" rocked up, a little more modern sounding. So a lot of stuff like that. Gnarls Barkley's "Crazy" rocked up, stuff like that. And but then we do regular covers too. You know, Sublime and Maroon 5, that kind of stuff. Audioslave. But our originals are what we really enjoy doing the most. And over the course of my experiences, I got to know my friend Tommy here. We got to do theater together. We both come from a theater upbringing, so we have trained voices. We're not just
Can
screamers.
I ask, have you guys ever done a show together?
Yeah, that's how we met.
Yeah.
Really? What show?
We did Jesus Christ Superstar
Oh,
together. He was
that's
Jesus
awesome.
and I was Judas. So
Yeah,
we
I've seen
basically
pictures of Ryan.
That
as
was
Jesus.
fun.
screamed at each other for an hour and a half.
That
You
was-
guys you weren't friends. You were the one who betrayed him.
Yes, that is true.
He really
See, I
really
know.
hurt me there. So.
I know my stuff. That
You
must
paid
have been
attention
so
in
hard
Sunday
for you.
school.
You've probably heard of the book that it came from. It was based on
Is it called the Bible?
Yeah, it was based on a book before. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But yeah, we that was for In Tandem Theater. That was a benefit concert, and I think they might be doing it again this
Yeah, I'm
next
sure
year.
they're doing it this year too.
Yeah.
So
You'll be
look out for
reprising
that.
Your
We
role as Jesus.
hopefully
I didn't get to do it last year, which was kind of disappointing because I loved the first year doing it with
that
him.
was fun.
It's a kick because when you have two really strong singers, and I'll pat myself on the back because I'm kind of noisy,
Pat
but
away.
He
when you
is.
have
Pat
two
away.
really strong singers in a show like that, it takes it to just completely different levels, and especially in a fundraiser when they bring just great talent in anyway. But I always like to look at it as going head to head.
Oh yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
It's like one would go out and blast his head off, and then, all right, now what have you got? Okay, now you got
It's a
that?
healthy-
All right, well, I'll see what I can do with
Yeah.
that.
Healthy competition.
Yeah, it's great.
You know?
That's awesome. I'm actually not familiar with the show. I know
Oh,
a
it's
lot
great.
of musicals, and that's one.
I don't want to spoil the ending for you, but
Let
most
me
people-
guess.
Everybody
know it.
dies.
well, one
But
of
not
the
for
main
long.
characters. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was a
3 days
really
later.
No sequel for Judas, though.
good. No.
Oh, right. Yeah.
No.
That was it for him.
But a closing number. That's
But
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet it was awesome.
And that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I got to work with so many great talented people with that, and got to be friends with Tommy through that. And through that, then we ended up pairing our bands together.
Yeah.
We decided after a while, like, well, we both have really cool bands. Why don't we pair them up and see what happens? And we did that a few times at Shank Hall.
Yeah, it's
Had
become actually a
Yeah.
very popular pairing,
Yes.
especially with Shank Hall. They
Yeah,
have
they love
told
us.
us, you know,
Yeah.
when can you guys come back, bring Independent Idols with you?
I remember seeing you at Shank Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
That was a different.
We're not
show.
memorable.
I think
No, that wasn't when you guys
I
were
came
playing with us.
late though. So yeah.
That wasn't the same.
No, that was a great show though.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, that gives us a good segue into Tommy's band, Revolush.
Yes. Tell us about
Tell us
Revolush.
about that.
Revolush is a rackety old band. We've been around since about 2004.
I'm looking at your as you're telling me this.
Pretty cool artwork, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like that one.
That's the girl that's on my arm, actually. That's the
awesome.
Revelush girl.
Nice.
So yeah, we've been around since 2004. We're all originals. We throw a couple covers in very rarely, and they're usually things that people don't know. We put covers in that we want to do, so we just impress our own selves with that.
What's your favorite cover you've ever done?
Oh, favorite cover we've ever done. I think "The King Is Half Undressed" by Jellyfish is a really great, fun song for us. But yeah, our new album, Stage Fright, just came out today. You can get that on your. That's the
I'm
one.
holding it right now.
Yes, you are, and it's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's pretty cool.
Sounds good too.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
It's
hear some
available
in a
on iTunes and on CD Baby, and it'll be up for all that other digital distribution in the next couple days or so.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet. So you guys have a show on Saturday?
Saturday night,
Tell us about it.
BBC, G Daddy's BBC, the upper level. We're
yeah.
doing the CD release party there with independent idols and some friends from Chicago called Board of Governors, and it's going to be awesome. Basically, it's a $5 cover if you just want to get into the thing, but if you buy the CD, so the $15 package, you get a wristband for free beer, which I'm told is
Yeah.
MGD. So so we'll have that free beer fun and
That's awesome. What a deal.
3 great bands. Yeah,
That's good. So enough talk. Let's hear some.
there are now
music.
people running for the phone to.
Yeah. Oh, but I didn't even talk about that. If you would like to call in,
Oh no,
because you can.
All right.
you suck. Get off the radio.
All right, here's the number. It is 414-935-2951. I'll say it again, 414-935-2951. Give us a call.
We'd probably need headphones for that, though, would we? I don't know.
Oh,
She
right.
can hear.
Well, it'll be really confusing to you.
Basically,
figure it
basically
out.
She would have to just relay
Yeah.
the questions over to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right. I can do that. I can play telephone. All right. Let's hear some music.
All right,
Okay.
well, why don't we start off with one of the brand new Revelush songs off this brand new CD he's got here.
Let's do it. I haven't heard them.
This one's called Pieces of Broken Glass. Do
That's
you
it.
want to set it up with anything, Tommy?
Not a whole lot to set up on this. This is we recorded the whole record in our own studio, as people do now, but there weren't any computers involved. Just a 12-year-old digital board, and
Sweet.
it's mostly a live recording. But check it out.
All right, here we go.
She was born on a month of Sundays, silver spoon nowhere near her mouth. It was always not now, but someday. Now she knows that her Sunday may never come. Made her peace with the hand they dealt her. Didn't cry when they skipped her name. Looked inside for the perfect reason. Now she knows about the reason, but not the. Now she knows about the reason, but not the. Now she knows about the reason, but not the game. Oh no, you're wasting your day to day on all those pieces of broken glass. Someday we'll find a better way. Leave all those pieces of broken glass. Took her time with the smallest detail. Made her bet no one ever knew. Had no use for the usual retail. Now she knows that her chances are far and few. Had a start when he tapped her shoulder. Had to think when he asked her name. Had a cry when he asked her story. Now she knows that her story's forever. Now she knows that her story's forever. Now she knows that her story's forever changed. Oh no, you're wasting your day to day on all those pieces of broken glass. Someday we'll find a better way. Leave all those pieces of broken glass.
wasn't bad, was it?
Nice.
Oh, that was
Nice.
awesome. That
Thanks.
was awesome. Can we hear something from Independent Idols now?
We can.
Yeah.
We can.
Is that possible?
Yes, I got it all queued
Okay,
up here. Actually,
let's do it. Tell us about
this,
what we're gonna hear.
This one's one of our originals. Comes off our first album, which was it's only a few years old, and not many people know it yet because it hasn't had mass distribution. So it's still brand new. Still, this one's called "What's Mine." It's got a very let's see, the vibe to it is kind of talking about kind of gambling and playing cards and taking what's yours and that kind of stuff. So a lot of fun. Here we
That's
go.
what I'm all about. Let's hear it.
Here we go.
Hi. That
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah,
Woo!
all right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hope that came through well.
No, it did. I was
Yes,
listening to it. No, that was great. I'm super excited for your show. You know, I've
it'll
seen
be
Independent
fun.
Idols before, and I know how much fun those shows are, and I think the two of you together are fun right now.
Oh,
That's a hot band. I gotta go on
Yeah.
record. I saw those
Yeah.
guys again a couple weeks ago, and yeah, that's great players all
Yeah.
across the board. All
Yeah.
across the
We
board.
have fun. We have a really fun time. You know, we like to put a lot of content in our music, lyrically that you know can inspire and make people feel good. The whole point of our show is just to entertain, to have a good time with people. You know, to really forget their troubles and
Yeah.
getting happy and dancing and drinking and having a good time and the fun thing with Revolush is that they're very similar with that, where it's very high energy,
But full on
entertaining.
bombast.
Yeah.
You know, it's an experience. You gotta. That's the whole thing. It's not something you can just listen to. You have to see it.
So we'll say it one more time. I'm here with my friend Ryan Charles of Independent Idols and
Yes,
Tommy
yes.
Hahn of Revolush.
Yeah.
And they have a show on Saturday night, BBC time.
Yeah, I don't know. Doors open at 9, which means that the free kegs for those of you that pay for the CD, the full kegs will be tapped and ready to go. I'm talking about you, Max's friends.
Max.
Max, a guitarist.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was gonna say I met Ryan and I as Max. His name is actually Ryan. I don't know if you've heard about that, but
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it.
oh, let's talk about it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I met Ryan. This past spring, we actually filmed a movie together.
Full-length feature
A
film. Yeah.
feature film that will be coming.
Which one did you do? You didn't do the one that I did you? Were you in that?
Which one was that?
On the Verge?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I think
Because there are so many people, they come up to me and they'll say, hey, I saw you were in that movie with me. And I say, I have no idea who you are. Oh, no, I was the guy in this scene. Oh, okay, well, we didn't shoot together. Sorry, go ahead. Go with your story.
Well, I mean, we definitely got to know everyone in cast and crew really well because there's a very small handful of us.
Well, and it doesn't have a full title yet. We have
Yeah.
a code name title because it's still in post-production right now. It's
Asylum.
code name title is The Asylum, but so that kind of tells you a little bit about
Yeah.
the backstory with that.
Let me tell you what happened when I first met Ryan.
Oh,
So
boy.
a group.
Is this suitable for podcast radio?
No, it's very appropriate. So a group of people pull up in a van, and it's a bunch of dudes, and
That's your first warning.
that was my first warning. And I had met Nate and Jason before and auditioned, and
Those
they're
are the writer and the director.
yeah, the
of
writer and the
film.
director. I'm sorry, I'll specify that. And I I had met them and I'd auditioned and I gotten the role, and this van full of dudes pulls up, and I'm like, all right.
That's your job, right?
I recognize the driver. His name is Nate. He's the director. All right, here we go. We're going to an asylum in the middle of nowhere
No, forget it. Not doing
to
it.
make,
Yeah.
to make a film.
Nope.
No, actually,
No, don't. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, if they would have
Yeah.
told me that we would have been spending the night there at certain points, I would-
Tommy, we're going to give you
probably said no.
$100,000 for you to come and shoot this movie. Really? Where are we doing it? We're doing it in an old abandoned asylum. Well, that's great, man. Have a great
Yeah,
time
it
with
sounds
that.
like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
let me know when the premiere is.
Yeah, so I won't go see it. I'm not going to see any asylum movie.
Yeah, it was. Well, see, I don't believe in ghosts or anything like that. You know.
That's asking for it, you know.
So I mean,
I'm not sure after that
there-
experience.
There were rumors floating around. There's stories about the building, and I was just like, no, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I don't know what the big deal is. But the thing is, Nate was just. He would do things were terrible. He would wait.
Oh.
He would send you to go get something, and you'd be walking down this hallway by yourself.
Yes.
Nope.
And then he would have crept around and he'll jump out and scare you. And
He got me so bad one
Oh.
night.
Yeah.
I almost decked him right there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't. You do that to me, it's
jump
just not going
punch
to go
him.
down.
Yeah.
Jump punch.
The jump
in the
punch.
face.
Well,
Go ahead.
the basic premise of it is, we're a film crew that's going out to shoot a reality show, one of those ghost hunter shows at this abandoned asylum, and hijinks happen from there. I'm sure you can. I don't want to spoil
Yeah.
anything for anybody,
We're
but
actually, we were boyfriend and girlfriend.
we
Okay.
were.
Aw.
And that's not what we were originally cast as
yeah,
either.
he was originally cast as a guy who
I was
he was
mean
a
to
mean,
you.
he was a
Yeah.
mean guy, and I was a nice girl.
We did our first weekend of shooting, and then everyone we looked at what was there, and the writer didn't really like what was going on, so we kind of scrapped it and just started
Yeah.
with something completely different, and it turned out amazing.
Yeah, it was. I did not get a chance to see it yet, but Ryan actually saw it last weekend,
did.
and from what I hear, it's pretty scary.
We had a cool little viewing party. It's not finished fully. It's very close, very, very close. And what I've already seen was very entertaining all around. I mean, it was even funny at some points. There was some really funny reactions and stuff. Because most of the stuff was done very realistically, so we were reacting in the moment. We didn't, we knew what was coming up, but we didn't. We were doing everything very off the cuff, very not improv fully, but very
Yeah.
realistic based. And so
We were given like an outline, but we basically kind of filled it in with our own dialogue and our own almost like personalities.
Right.
So
it's fun to watch that and see how people in a lot of films you see people reacting it's not very organic. Sometimes some horror movies you get some bad actors who it's very
Really?
very phoned in.
I've never seen a horror movie with a bad actor.
This was
I don't know what
because
you're
it
talking
was
about.
done so realistically. It's actually comical in some points when you see how people react. Because yes, I would react that same way. I would scream that the same way, or I would yell, what the bleep, and that kind of stuff as much as I could. So that's kind of entertaining with that. But yeah, that was how Sarah and I met, and soon after that first edit, our characters changed, and all of a sudden we were a couple, and got to know each other pretty quickly.
We held hands and skipped through the hallways of the asylum.
Hands, yes. She got to help me not feel so scared around there. I had someone to hold on to, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not be
I
cool.
would say that
I wouldn't be cool at all.
I was the courageous one in this film.
Yes.
Yeah, I kept it together.
She would drag me up to the third floor to go look around in the middle of the night.
Look around, yeah, I got it.
Pretty creepy. It was not not something I recommend to everybody.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I had the opportunity to do that film though, because we made such good friends.
Oh yeah,
It was a great experience, even though we were in this asylum in the middle of the night. We were laughing probably anytime the camera was not rolling. We were doing something stupid.
Right.
So it was.
Well, it's kind of like when you go to a haunted house with all your friends, and that if you were there by yourself, you'd probably be really freaked out. Yeah, with your friends, you're joking and laughing and giggling the whole time. It kind of breaks the tension a little bit. That's kind of how we were the entire time on set, because you had to, otherwise you were going to get creeped out by the building, because it was a real asylum that was shut down.
Complete with morgues.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Forget it.
I mean, it's completely run down.
Nope.
Toe tags on the wall.
I think they closed it down.
No way. For real?
Yes way.
For real?
I saw some labels for
There was some
things
scary
that
stuff.
kind of
No, man.
Yeah, like
No.
It was incredible though, the way that some of the stuff was left there. I mean, they had like the equipment for electro. I don't even know what it is, like electro shock.
A bunch of stuff I don't ever want to
Therapy.
deal with in real life. Let's put it
really,
that way.
really terrifying things that we actually got to see, and it was cool looking around the building. And the best part though was like there was this children's room, and there were these weird like demonic figures painted on the wall,
like weird murals.
holding axes.
Yeah, it was.
See, our movie wasn't like that at all. We hung out at Roman Coin and Palomino and Whiskey Bar.
Nice.
What film? Okay, tell us about the film you were in.
I was in a movie we shot a little over a year ago called On the Verge, that was written and directed by Pete Balistreri. And it was cool. I had never done anything like that. I sort of got a last-minute call to go into it, and I've done stage stuff, but I don't know. So I went in and did this movie. It's kind of it all revolves around Pete's character, and he's just basically terrible with relationships, and I was one of the buddies in it, and so the three of us would end up at a table together talking about women and being problems. But it was so much fun doing
I
it.
know nothing.
It was great, and it's a really cool movie. We actually just got accepted for the Driftless Film Festival.
Where is that?
It's southwestern Wisconsin, I think. So I think ours is playing at some theater in Platteville, I think, on November 2nd. Sorry, Pete. I think that's when it is. But it was such a cool experience because, you get to meet these great people like Jimmy Samarco, who shot the thing, and his wife T, who did all the makeup on him. I mean, it was a real deal kind of set, and just had so much fun with it. They made me taste beer.
Oh, that must have been
Do you
tough.
not drink beer?
I don't drink really.
Yeah.
Every now and again, every once in a great while, I'll have a cocktail or something like that, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of off
Did you
that.
like it? How was it?
The cocktail, I love
No,
it.
the beer.
The beer?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I didn't really drink it. I basically, it was some really good beer. So
You just like kind of put it in your mouth.
yeah, I would
spit it
kind
out to
of
pretend-
no. I would just go. Put it to my lips and then tip it back and
Yeah.
fake swallow because I'm an actor. So I acted like I swallowed the beer, and then but after doing it for so long,
It's like you got the same effect as though you were drinking
you
it.
got the taste of it, but then it's warm and it's starting to go flat. And
Blah.
but we shot in a coffee shop. Well, we're not connected with Fuel Cafe in any way. It was what's the one down on Brady? Brewed Awakenings, is that it?
Yeah.
We shot down there all afternoon, late morning until late afternoon, and the three of us essentially sat at a table drinking coffee all day.
That's awesome.
So
That
they would,
sounds like me every day.
but we'd have to have our coffee
I mean-
refreshed too, because we'd sit there and then we're hanging around and we're drinking it, so then we'd have to refresh
And you
it.
like get your bill at the end of the day.
No, I don't think we paid. I think they.
Oh, that was nice of them.
Yeah, I mean, they, like, all of the location places that we went to were really great people. They were so open about having us in there, because this movie ended up being, I think the way that a friend of Pete's had described it, and it's a perfect way to describe it, and it ended up being this sort of love letter to Milwaukee, because it is set in Milwaukee. So the opening credits, you see the public market, and,
I love Milwaukee.
well, yeah, me too, born and raised.
Me too.
So, yeah, you know, you got to represent.
Oh, nice.
But, yeah, I'm
you
showing
guys
off.
can't see, but he has a nice Milwaukee tattoo.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes with the design of the first Revolution.
Well, yeah, because see,
cover, 'cause
the girl is all the way up there, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
But no, so it's a great movie, and one of the really cool things about the movie is the soundtrack, which is all local artists.
Even
And
better.
we're on there, and actually some friends of mine from Minneapolis, the Melismatics, are also included on it. They've got a couple of good songs. But yeah, it's really cool. So, but yeah, that you're absolutely correct. Stage Fright came out today on iTunes and on CD Baby, so you're right about that.
Stage Fright, Revolution.
Awesome.
Go get it.
For real.
Yeah.
Come down on Saturday and get it if you want. Drink some beer and see some cool bands.
Well, that's pretty awesome that, you know, I mean, to compare the two experiences working on a film, you know, you got to sit and drink coffee, and
Yeah.
we got to run around out scary places.
Mine was so much
and
better.
duck bats flying
Yeah.
at us.
No.
There was an actual. There was a point where we were like, what is that in there? Then all of a sudden this bat just comes like flying right over our head.
Yeah.
And I was just standing there like, all right, a bat. Everyone else was screaming, ducking, running for cover.
I was screaming.
I was
but-
like, you guys, I have to go to work in the morning.
Forget it.
well, no, next time I got to make sure I work on a film that, you know, is at a coffee house or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's
It sounds a lot more relaxed than the high tension we were dealing with.
It's really terrific.
But yeah,
Except we shot at the Pasta Tree one day, and they were cooking all day. So we're sitting in there, and we just.
getting hungry.
I know that it was honestly it was torture. Just sitting there and, oh, she's got her sunglasses on now.
The sun just all of a sudden kind of popped into my eyes.
Yeah, it's been here for a while.
That's right. It looks cool.
Yeah,
with the
but it's
glasses
a new
on.
thing.
But see, this camera,
This,
I think it's on.
it is.
Yeah.
This is, hi.
So there she is.
That's me.
Lovely, is she not?
Oh.
Well, I'm putting my sunglasses on too. If that's how
Yeah,
we're
and
gonna
this
do.
is a party
Yeah, I'm gonna
for
put mine on.
sunglass
not-
party for everyone.
I'm not
Sunglasses.
doing anything.
They're gonna have
Yeah.
to take our word for it, though, that we
Yeah.
have ours on. But we do.
Yeah.
They look good. Yeah.
Let's play some songs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
let's
why
play
not?
some
Let's
songs.
get another
Let's hear
Revolution song on here. This is also from the new CD. Do
Stage Fright.
them. Stage Fright.
you want to introduce this one?
This song is called Same Old Song. I don't know what else to tell you about it. We'll talk about it later.
Here we go.
Fantasy and chemistry competing for your energy, but the chemistry wins every time 'cause there's reason behind it. She nailed the takeoff, you stuck the landing, nothing new or very demanding, and the fireworks released have only just ceased to be smoldering. You better check with the fashion police. They're gonna have a fit. It's the same old song. taste like mockery when the words that you eat are the toughest that you'll ever swallow. You better check on your Bible belt. Your pants are down around your knees. It's the same old song with the words gone wrong. 'Cause when three people know it's a secret no more, I think we've been down this road before. It's the same old
Hi.
I like that song.
Nice. I did too.
I like that song too. I'm super pumped for Saturday to go see it, and I think I'm gonna buy another CD, so I'll have two of them,
Oh, yeah.
and I'll get the wristband.
And what you hear on
the beer.
this record specifically, because we did this all on our own instead of going to studios where we paid $5,000 in recording
Or more.
costs. Yeah, we did this one on our own. We didn't pay anything to record anything.
That's awesome.
So we set it up. Drums were mic'd, guitars were mic'd with a blanket thrown over the amp. Another guitar mic'd, blanket thrown over the
It
amp.
sounds great.
And my bass direct, we recorded everything live except for the guitar leads and then the vocals. But the vocals were all pretty much done straight through, I say to brag, and we don't use any sort of auto-tune or anything like that, so it's got to be
That's
spot
great.
on.
Thank you for that. We have far too much of that in music right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Far too much.
If you need it, then use it, but
But
if you don't, then join Revolush.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Follow a real band that knows how to really sing, you know, and
Exactly.
really put out some quality tunes.
Those guys in that band too. I mean, the guys in Revolush, they're real deal. I mean, Bill's been he's the primary songwriter and the leader of the whole outfit. He's
And
been
you're the lead guitarist, right?
well. I guess
He
you would
does
say that
vocals,
they,
too.
yeah, he sings one of the songs. He sings the song "Mother's Eyes," but it's definitely split up between Bill and Max. And Max, boy, that kid, the way he plays like a serial killer sometimes. He's just crazy. Is there an accident? Did we
It
miss
was
it?
almost an accident
Oh
outside.
man.
He saw my face. All of a sudden, it just was like, whoa.
Well, I heard a horn, but
Whoa.
you are looking live.
Yes.
Yeah. Whoa, Center
We're
Street.
reporting, all right?
It's okay though. Everyone's
is okay.
fine. Nothing happened. We're all gonna be okay.
Took the momentum right out of my story. Long story short, Revolush is great. Come check them out.
Yes, they are.
Great players.
Yeah. Where are your friends? Have them call. Let me.
I don't know. I didn't know what I was supposed to tell people. I just
Okay.
heard we're
I'm
doing a
gonna-
podcast. I didn't know if that was something that was recorded and then
Here.
is there an archive sort of thing? Oh, there's your ride.
That's
Yeah.
not related to the accident we almost witnessed. Here, let me read the phone number again. If you would like to call in and talk to any of these lovely
Can we
people.
call people?
Yeah, no,
We
seriously.
should totally call people.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the phone number. It's 414-935-2951. I'll say it again. 414-935-2951. Call and you can talk to us about anything.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
gonna give you a free pass.
Wow.
You can ask anything you want,
You can't curse, though.
No.
but you can't
don't do that.
curse. And just know that that this is not affiliate or our views in no way represent the views of River West Radio. We'll say
No.
that. All right.
Okay.
Keep it cool. Let's hear another song from Independent Idols.
Yeah.
Sounds good. This is definitely our newest recording. This is separate from our full length album. We did this also in house, just like Tommy was talking about with Revolush. We recorded it at our recording space or our rehearsal space, and it was engineered by our new guitarist Brian Arzaga. He's pretty amazing with that, and
He's for real.
yes, he is. So
For
this
real.
song is called "We'll Know When We Get There."
That was awesome.
Nice.
That was
Very
awesome.
cool.
Thank you.
Very cool.
That's a fun one.
Independent Idols.
We usually we finish up a lot of our shows with that one. It's a real
Yeah.
high energy way to send
Actually,
people
I
out.
think I remember that from last time. It was
Oh, yeah.
great. Everybody was dancing. It was so much fun. And then Ryan always throws the best after party.
Yeah, we don't want.
How
to
funny!
advertise
I've never
too
been
much.
invited to any of them.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you got.
Well, how do you like that? What are you talking about? Stick around.
Well, now you're coming to the next one.
We're not one of those
Well, I guess
bands.
Saturday night we'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'll throw it.
I'm just reminiscing.
Yeah, it's not open to the public, but you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there was a taser involved,
What?
Yeah.
What?
My friends get a little rowdy sometimes.
Great.
but we don't know where it came from, and we're not naming any names.
I know where it came from. I just won't say. But luckily, no one was hurt. It was more along the lines of all the guys wanted to man up and try to see what it felt like, you know.
You idiots.
And then once one or two do it, then of course every guy in the room has to do it. I will say I did it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Well, it wasn't like the real deal one, was it?
Well, no, it's real. It's real.
Like the cop one?
No, it's not one that you shoot into somebody. It's more like a little stun gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like where you
There's a
kind of
nice-
where you hold it and press a button and just press it up against the person.
Yeah, but it's not the one where you're just, and
No,
you're on the ground
but you
for
could.
10 minutes.
I don't know where it went, but there was some writhing in pain. We had a nice video, but
Yeah.
I don't know where it went.
Okay, on second thought, I won't be attending this party.
Yeah, but that's not a normal.
It's part of the
situation.
initiation to the
No.
to the in crowd.
But yeah, we have some fun. We
Hazing.
we like to think that the after party is definitely second to the party we throw at the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's where everyone's really dancing and drinking and singing along and having a good time, and we just kind of keep that going. That kind of goes along with the whole message of that song of we'll know when we get there, where it's kind of leaving your troubles behind you. The lyrics in there even talk about I don't mind being in a tailspin when the ground is the safest place I know. Well, I don't mind being at my worst, because when I'm at my worst is usually when I'm at my best. When things
When
are
I'm
going
at my
wrong.
worst, I know I'm having fun.
Right, when things are going bad, when things seem like they're falling down around me, that's usually when I'm at my
And
strongest.
tasers come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it kind of fits our whole motto of we try to stay alive and do what we do and have a good time doing it. Not let things get us down, and we like people at our shows to feel the same way. Let those problems that they had earlier in the day, the bills you're worried about or the fight you had with so and so, leave that behind when you come to our shows and just enjoy yourself. Be in the moment, enjoy music, dance,
Exactly.
have a good time. But
Yeah, and for only $15, you get
Oh.
the CD,
yes,
the wristband,
and three
the beer,
bands, three awesome
three bands, the live show, the ambiance.
Tommy, are you guys playing all the songs off that CD?
We're doing the entire Stage Fright record, and
That's
then
awesome.
we'll get to work and play some old stuff, some stuff off the first record, Crystal Method Actors with the girl on it, and some stuff off of Arrivals, some favorite tracks of mine. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool.
So let's talk. Do you guys have? Because I know that you just put out an album now, and I am not sure about Independent Idols, but what's next? What's next?
Go for it.
Well, there's not a whole lot next as far as this goes. We'll probably start working on the next one just because Bill is an incredibly prolific writer, so he's got tons of stuff all set to go. And then we're trying to push him into doing the Boys Life project. Actually, at the show, we're doing a song off our first record called Ordinary Girl. And Bill got it in his mind to jump into this old Boys Life track called Ordinary Man. So
That's awesome.
Like a
so we're going to be, no, just basically back to back.
Nice.
So we're going to do that, and it's just really cool, kind of Ramones-y neck stuff, and it's from 1982, San Francisco stuff, 1982. So we're gonna do that. So we're trying to push Bill into letting us record at least an EP of his old Boys Life stuff, which is a really cool outfit. But otherwise, after the record, we're just going to go and going to play in Minneapolis. I think we're doing Minneapolis and Madison and Chicago in the next month or so. So maybe by the middle of December we'll be done with with that stuff. And we're just gonna keep doing what we do.
That's awesome. So you said Bill writes most of your songs.
Yeah,
Is it
Bill
something you
Reuter.
Work on together, or is it mostly Bill?
You show up and Bill has them written. That's kind of how it is. And he'll say, you know, why don't you give me something like this? And then it'll just sort of
Yeah.
evolve into what it is. And Bill likes to write for my voice because I like to sing really loud and really high. So he will write things specifically for me to do.
Both of you two.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got two of the best rock singers in Milwaukee, if
No,
not the best,
absolutely.
sitting right here.
I believe that 100%. I've heard both of you. I believe it 100%.
Yeah, we we're working on new music also with Independent Idols. We have one single that we're finishing up that should be a lot of fun. It's going to open up our show from now on once we get it all finished. When we write, it's a very collaborative process. All four members of our band have say in what we do. A lot of the times, we have like two different ways that we usually write music. Usually, either it'll start with the boys just kind of jamming at practice, and we'll kind of discover something. You know, they'll start. Our guitarist Brian will start playing something, and then our bassist Dan will jump in and start matching him. Our drummer Tony will jump in and pick it up right from there, and then all of a sudden we have a song, and I just need to add lyrics to it. On the flip side, there are times where I will write lyrics and then bring it to them, and with a melody in mind, and they will form a song around that based on what I'm writing. I usually write most of our lyrics, and then we just all kind of collaborate from there. But yeah, we have some new stuff coming, and it's going to be awesome. We're always working on new covers also, so we can vary things up. I mean, if you see two Idol shows in the span of a month, you won't hear the same music. You hear some of the same tunes, but we vary it up enough so that it's worth seeing. You don't gotta wait 6 months to see us again. You can see us again right away and get a new experience that you haven't seen before.
Sweet.
I was just reminded of the covers. The one that I forgot the one that I liked the most was the Queen medley,
Ah, yes.
which you can see on the YouTube if you
Yes.
look up Revolush Queen
On the YouTube.
on the
you know,
YouTube. What the kids are looking at.
yeah.
It's on there. If you look up Revolush and Queen medley, you'll see a performance of it that we did last summer. Was it last summer? Not this past summer, but the summer
it's
before,
been that long.
down at the Cabot Theater for the Skylight Opera Theater, now Skylight Music Theater. But that was always a fun one to do because people would come up to you afterwards and say, you know, when you started playing the thing, because it would start with Under Pressure.
Yeah.
So you'd get the bass line and people would just think, this is going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be really great or it's going to be a disaster. And fortunately for us, it was the former. And we always had a great time doing it, but
You
we've
guys are
since
the best-
retired it.
You guys are the best rock voices in Milwaukee. I wouldn't expect anything but
I was
awesome.
lucky that I got to sing.
Yeah, you sang on that one too. Yeah.
I got to sing
Yeah.
with you on Bohemian Rhapsody for that. Yeah, which we've also done for karaoke in the past.
We have?
where we've got some rave reviews.
I know.
That's on
That's
YouTube
no.
also.
It is?
Yes, the two of us singing Bohemian Rhapsody
Can I
together.
say, okay, I've never witnessed either of you doing karaoke. I'm not a fan of karaoke.
See, I'm not either because I'm just not comfortable doing it. The funny thing about karaoke is you can know a song inside and out, but as soon as you stand up there, you have the words there, you look at the words the whole time.
Yes.
And then like the little like Mickey Mouse like thing going.
Yeah, just like highlights over it. Like, I know the song, man. I've been singing it for 20 years. I get it. But I go and do it. And the problem is that I want to do something that I want to sing, and
Right.
people want to hear Baby Got Back.
Right.
You know, like, I've got nothing to offer this crowd.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm here to bring a little bit of credibility to the thing. You go, oh, man, I'm trying to be cool at karaoke. Get me out of here.
Right. There is a difference between what you want to sing and what is a crowd pleaser.
Oh,
sometimes.
man.
That is tough.
I like
I've-
to sing Prince.
Oh, love
Have
Prince.
you heard of him?
I
Are you
have.
kidding me?
I heard good things from him.
Steeped in it.
So what do you sing for Prince then?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta see that sometime. Yeah,
You probably won't.
gotta see how that works. do they
Kind of want to see this.
do they do karaoke down at La Perla? Isn't that where you just didn't you do some promotional work for them?
No, yes, I did. Yeah. I did a little spot on the Morning Blend with my friends at La Perla.
I saw that.
Yes, Ryan got to see that.
That's
It was fun. We were just talking about some new things that are going on there. They've got some new dishes and stuff, and
So we're going to dial out and call them?
Yeah, they're gonna
and let them know that we are coming down.
over here. They'll be here.
They don't have to do that. I'll drive. I got no problem. I'll go right down there.
I know
Well,
where
it's
they
been
are.
fun. See you later. No, they're yeah, it was great. It was fun getting to be on the show. I've never done a morning show before, so
Early, isn't it?
it was
Yeah.
early. I mean, I usually I have to wake up early.
Like, who's watching that? So early.
I think it was 9.
That's early.
People,
Yeah.
you know,
I've had to sing on those things before. Like,
your mom
Like,
was
too,
watching
yeah.
it.
I don't know. She might have been. I don't know. But just, you go in and sing these things. And you're like, man, what am I doing singing all this at 9 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, I didn't have to sing. I was just talking about how much fun it is and encouraging everybody to go over there and ride the Pepper.
Which I have not done.
You
I have
haven't?
No.
I have not done
you
that
born
either.
and raised in Milwaukee and you haven't ridden the Pepper?
Yeah, well, the place has only been around for 15 years, as far as I know.
18.
18?
18 years.
God, life is
So
going
you've had
fast.
18 years.
No, well,
Right.
what am I don't. It just doesn't feel
You
like
had
something.
18 years to do that?
It doesn't. Well, even being down there, it just doesn't feel like something a guy should be doing. You know? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
No, I've seen
I don't want to see a promotional poster for La Perla with a guy riding the Pepper.
right. You
However, you
wanna
put
see-
like a pretty girl on
Yes.
it, like the girl on the cover of the Crystal Method Actors record, which is the
Yes.
first Revelush record. Which, by the way, reminds me. Which reminds me, and I don't mean to get off topic, but I was just thinking about it. See, what I'm saying is, is that sexist that I say that I want to see like the advertisement of a girl riding on the Pepper, or what is that?
Well,
Or do I want to? Does a girl want to see some guy riding on the Pepper? Come on, be honest with me.
okay, I'm a girl. And
Yes.
I
That you are.
am a girl who likes girls and guys, and I would be fine. I think it depends on the person. You could get like a really terrible looking dude on the Pepper, and that would be fun. You could get a good looking dude. You could get a terrible looking girl. You could get a good looking girl.
That's true.
So I like to just say, no matter who is on the Pepper,
Well,
no matter
It's entertaining either way.
this just got a lot more interesting.
whether the person on the Pepper has 2 X chromosomes.
I need some water here.
Got pepper preferences here.
Well, but no, it just reminded me of when Crystal Method Actors first came out. One of the only pieces of hate mail that we ever got was from a girl claiming that she was a feminist and she wanted to know what what a half-naked woman had to do with aging male rock.
Wow.
Whoa, those are harsh words.
I know. Well, it was great. I got a big kick out of it. So my response to it, well, of course, I thought that it was cute, but my response to it was, in your next Art History 101 class, look up and study the work of Alphonse Mucha, who was just down at, or his work was just down at the Art Museum for the Paris exhibit, or Bob Massey, who used to do all the old Haight Ashbury rock posters and things like that.
Yeah, just the human form is beautiful.
And and this is what we were going for. We wanted to go for more of a retro look, that Bob Massey old Haight Ashbury sort of look with it. And so I attached a picture of a Mucha painting. I might be mispronouncing that, but I don't know. I'm going to say Alphonse Mucha, but no one's
your word
told
for
me.
it.
I've only read it and looked at the pictures.
I'm not judging you.
Okay, but there's probably someone out there screaming about it. So I sent her a picture of that, and I sent her a Bob Massey poster, and then I attached the picture of Britney Spears with the snake.
There we go.
Never heard back from her,
Oh.
but no, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah. No, I
I
don't.
wonder if Brittany got a letter from her too.
I didn't get anything. Yeah, maybe she did.
I mean,
But
yours is a drawing, right?
Yeah.
Or I mean, painting or
But the funny thing is that if you listen to Revelush songs, especially on the first record, they're about strong women and stupid guys.
Yeah.
Ordinary Girl, that you listen to that song, and that song is about a girl who has sort of been put down, who has been on a lower level, and there's nothing wrong with it, and she's fine with it, embraces it. So all of these songs, I mean, that's
Yeah, I think as long as it comes to like a place of honesty. But I mean, no, as a woman.
we're big fans of girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
So am I.
yes.
No, yeah, absolutely. I consider myself a person who respects myself, but I don't have a problem.
What's that like?
What's it like to respect myself?
To respect oneself.
It's pretty cool having self-respect.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah. Anyways, can we hear another song from Rebel Wish?
Yeah, what do you got there?
While we're at it, I want
Oh,
to
that's
hear.
that's
I
good.
want to hear one from the album.
Do you have any of that on there? I don't know if you have that.
Sorry,
I just have the
promising
current one
things that
on
aren't
there.
available.
I didn't rip
I mean, I have it in my iPhone. I mean, you can put it on that way.
Ooh, well, I have an idea. How about while we look through your iPhone, we hear a song from Independent Idol?
Do that.
Okay.
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Here, I got that one of those queued up here. Actually, this song, this from our original album. It's called Lifetime. This song means the most out of most of the songs that we've written. Means a lot to me and to a lot of the members of the band. It just kind of sums up the feelings of someone who has worked their whole life for what they believe in and what they're passionate about, and that's really something that all of us have in common. We really. We've been through the hardships, the ups and downs, the rejections, everything else, and yet we're still here, and we still love what we do, and we still want people to take notice with that. And so anyone that's been in that boat before can really, I think, identify with this song. And yeah, here, take a listen.
Absolutely. Let's hear it.
Thorn in my
Thank you.
What's up?
Thank you.
We're still here.
Yes, we are.
So unfortunately, we were unable to retrieve the music of Crystal Meth.
I mean, we have CDs here. We can load it up, but she
Yeah.
wants to open them by herself. And
I know it's kind of a personal experience. I want to do this at home.
It's like Christmas.
yeah.
Get to
Oh, and
open
that
it up.
picture has the first record has
I don't want to
the
share.
picture is from we took that at Mad Planet, actually on the
Yeah.
inside of Crystal Method
right down
Actors.
the block.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, huh?
I would be able to see it.
Yeah, you can look at it right now. You can open
All
it
right,
up.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
do it.
Try
I'm gonna
that.
do it. If I can get
You
it.
are listening live to CD being opened,
Crackle, 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 crackle.
For real.
and this is not the CD that came out today. Stage Fright. You can get on iTunes
Well,
or
should I put
CD
on one?
Baby.
The one with the misogynistic
Yes, this is the one that. Yeah,
drawing on the front. That was a lie.
it's not
They
misogynistic.
love ladies.
We do.
Ooh,
So yeah, so that picture.
Mad Planet.
Mad Planet.
Love it.
Yeah,
Your
huh?
hair was so long.
My hair was long. Well, long-ish.
Longish.
Yeah, it's kind of long now, but
Yeah, but not in the same way.
Not,
No.
Not as long as mine.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Not
I
like
need to
not
cut
like
mine.
Ryan's beautiful.
mine was long like 20 years ago.
Although Max has really long hair.
My hair was probably about as long as Max's
Yeah.
was. Is.
We rival each other in length.
Yeah.
Actually, last time I saw him, I think he was longer than mine, if I remember
He's
correctly.
pretty out of control, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you got there? You got the underground queued up?
Yeah.
Yes, here we go.
Let's hear the underground. This is from Revolution's new album called Stage Fright.
Stage Fright.
Let's hear it. Underground.
Turn it up.
I took the Kansas City Underground to skip a day at the zoo. When I
Well, that was pretty awesome.
That was pretty awesome.
Revolush, the underground.
Yeah. Hey, where's that guy who sings in that band?
Tommy
Revolush?
stepped out for a second. I think he'll be back in a minute with coffee.
Yes.
I
I was
believe.
just saying that my brain is making a terrible noise right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm going to replicate it.
Yep, so you're just stuck with just me now. Yeah, hopefully that'll be entertaining enough.
That's my brain on caffeine. I have a problem. Whoa. Hi. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the people who are walking.
Just the
walking.
people of the neighborhood.
Yes, the people in the neighborhood. No, I like have it's like I have an IV, just, depositing coffee into my body
Just tapping it right in.
all day long. And I've had 1 cup of coffee today. How ridiculous is that?
I've had none.
That's sick.
I know, but I don't
He's-
drink a lot of
Ryan's not a
coffee.
coffee
though.
drinker.
I'm more of a soda drinker.
Yeah.
So I got my fix earlier today.
See, I'm trying to do this new thing called discipline and responsibility.
How does that work?
No, it was actually great. I've had a very productive day. I don't know if you want to hear about it. Okay, so I woke up
not?
this morning, cleaned my house. Like, I washed all the dishes in the kitchen. I cleaned the bathroom. I went to the gym. Before I teach classes at a gym. So I went to the gym and I worked out, and then I taught a class at the gym.
Nice.
And then I went to my class at school, and now I'm here.
That is a
That's
productive
what happened
day.
today. But 1 cup of coffee for all of that?
That's a lot to get through. That
Yeah.
is.
It's all right. I don't want anyone to worry. I'm gonna be okay.
We'll get you through it. I just realized I didn't mention for Independent Idols. You can find us. We're all over the internet. So people can
Facebook,
find Facebook especially. That's the easiest way and I'm the one who I run our site, our Facebook site. So any emails or posts that people make, I'm usually the one responding to them directly.
Yeah.
So any questions people have or anything like that. Plus, once you are a friend of ours on there, then I can send you invites and update you on shows whenever possible. We also have independentidols.com. The site is under maintenance right now. We're gonna relaunch it very soon. But you can still go on there and have some links to our Facebook page and to some of our media and stuff like that. Twitter, we are on Twitter. And YouTube. If you go on the
And the YouTube that the kids are using these days,
The YouTube. Yeah, if you go on there and all you do, pretty easy. I think everyone by now should know how to use a search engine, correct? So you just type in
What's that?
Independent Idols, that little space at the top of the screen, that little bar there, you just type in Independent Idols and our videos will come up. You can do that on any of the search engines
Yeah,
and you'll
actually
find all
stalk
of our stuff.
Independent Idols on the internet. I've seen several of their videos.
Yeah, well, they're not full music videos
my
yet,
God.
but there we go. We have Tommy's back in the house here.
You're so awesome.
You better have said nice things about me.
Yes, we did.
Jerks.
Yes,
We were
did.
actually talking about Independent Idols.
Oh, whatever.
It wasn't all about you.
But I was having nice thoughts.
Never heard of him.
I was having nice thoughts about Revolush while you were gone.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what
Well, I'll take that. That's fine.
Yeah, and that
Thank
song
you.
was awesome.
You're welcome.
by the way.
Go ahead and do it.
Yeah,
What song did you play? Oh, yeah, that's
Underground,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was just talking all about our media stuff, Facebook and
Do you
YouTube
have a
and
Facebook
everything.
page, Mr. Revolush?
Yeah, I think so. Should be out there somewhere. Facebook, look up Revolush. That'll be on there.
Yeah, use the search engine. Yeah.
Cool little revolush.com website. Yeah, what else? Reverb Nation.
Yes, Reverb Nation for us.
.com/Revolush. All kinds of cool stuff out there. I mean, if you look up Revolush, it's going to come up because there's not a whole lot of people that.
And YouTube.
Yeah. A couple things on there.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. And let the record show she's still wearing her sunglasses. It's completely and totally overcast.
And
Okay, I'll take them off now. I
she
was
looks
just feeling
cool.
kinda
Well, you're making us nervous.
good.
she's the one on camera.
You
not
should be
us,
nervous.
so.
I would be really terrified if I was sitting across from me right now.
Got some pretty girl with her sunglasses on, probably rolling her eyes the whole time.
That's the thing, yeah, because you can't see her eyes fully.
All these
so
old dudes in their bands.
I know, right?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
She's not kidding. Some of us are crusty old fools.
No.
Okay, so I'll tell you a story about my life. I've
Not that we asked, but sure, go right ahead.
She doesn't do transitionary material.
Yeah.
She just goes right on to the next
Something
thing.
about me you don't know. I'm terrible at segues. I don't know how to start shows.
It's the truth. This is okay. I'll be honest. It's my first show. So be nice to me. I don't do this.
think
all
you're doing
the time.
We are being nice to you.
We're just giving.
How are we supposed to be charming to somebody with sunglasses looking at? We should be nice to her who is looking down upon us from
So
behind her sunglasses.
There was actually a reason for the story. I was talking about my life, and I've been singing. Yeah, I'm also a singer. I haven't
She's
done.
got a good voice too. I've heard it.
Recently, I
Stop
don't really
sucking
have
up.
any projects
true.
going on. But no, I was gonna say I've always sang with bands, and as a kid I started singing in church. So I would sing every Sunday morning with a band that mostly consisted of old dudes. But so I just have.
And she only knows how to clap on the 2 and the 4.
Yes, absolutely. I don't even know how to clap, actually. I'm not good at it. But I mean, like, my memories of being involved in the performing arts as a younger kid was there was like a gospel quartet at our church, and I would always sing with them, and I probably did duets with like every single one of them. So
Nice.
I would just like remember being a teenager or a tween and a teenager and like sitting backstage just like chatting with these guys, and that was my life, going. So I guess.
And now she's got a radio show and wears sunglasses
Yeah,
in the dark.
so actually, I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't that intimidated when the van full of dudes pulled up and was like, "Hey, we're gonna film this movie in an asylum."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yep, story of my life. I'm just gonna hop in the van."
How's that soundtrack? Tell me something good. Oh, it's in an asylum. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little creepier music than that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't know. We haven't
yeah,
finished that
actually,
part
we
yet.
haven't heard the music yet.
Oh, we'll have to see.
I'm excited though. I did not get to watch it with the rest of the cast and crew on Sunday, so I feel a little out of the loop.
Oh,
But
I
they
got to
filled me
see
in.
it. I enjoyed it, what I saw, and it's still not a finished product yet, but it's very close. And I think people will be very interested once it's
You're
all
gonna pee your
finished up.
pants.
Well,
Scary.
I mean, for anyone that's seen some of the first-person camera type movies, so you're talking your Blair Witch, your Paranormal Activity, those kind of movies,
Oh, God.
where it's a lot of first person. So
Those are
you're
the worst.
seeing.
You make me lightheaded.
You're seeing what
I can't handle
what
that.
the characters are seeing, and so that it gives you a whole different level
Yeah.
of intimacy with the world around you there, and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
We had a lot of point of view shots. It was really cool. There's some security camera shots too.
Yes,
And
yes.
stuff. So it's like, we didn't know somebody was watching us.
Well,
That's the scary
the building itself
The building was keeping an eye
can
on
be
us.
And had you done any sort of film or anything before?
Yeah.
You had? Okay.
I'm an actress.
She worked her way through college
Yeah.
doing film.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I do. I actually started. It's funny. I started out singing. And that's kind of what got me interested in acting, because I would do these musicals, and then I would dance.
Like what? What musical?
I did the musical Grease once upon a time.
Nice. And you played.
Sandy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Star power.
Yeah. So I did musicals, and that's kind of how I. Baby. No, I'm not gonna do that. So that kind of got me interested in that, and then I guess I started modeling because someone was like, "Hey, do you want to be a model?" And I was like, "Sure." So I guess I did that, and then it kind of came.
Guys are doing that to me all the time.
Yeah. It was actually a chick.
Okay.
Yeah. So then
They say, hey, man, does she want to be a model? Yeah, I think she'd be good for it. Go ask her.
Why not?
yeah.
I'll be over here being old, apparently.
I was kidding. I have an old soul. I'm old at heart.
Which is interesting because I'm old, but I act like a 15-year-old.
I don't think you're that old by any means. The way I look at it, for
Age ain't nothing but a
someone
number.
someone in our age bracket, and I know I'm a little younger than you, but not by much. No, seriously, not by much. So
Well, okay, yeah.
well, I mean,
Only 10 years.
well, whatever. But that's just a mindset. The way I look at it is like my first I'll divulge my age. I'm 30 something, 32. But my first 30 years, that was warm up for me. That was like figuring out who I am by being who I'm not at different points.
Bad news. I was supposed to do that, and I still haven't gotten figured out by
The
42.
way I look at it is like my next half of my life, or next 2 or 3/4 of my life, whatever it is. That's the payoff for all the messing up when I was younger, and figuring out who I'm not, and
And I
trying out
messed up
different
this
parts.
morning,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Well, I'm not saying I'm like perfect by now by any means.
I knew who I was the day I was born.
See,
You
that's
did.
the thing.
Well, see, I knew what I wanted to do when I was 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
When I was 5, that was ladies. That was I remember we decorated our big wheels for the bicentennial parade. I was 5. Do the math. And we were listening to Kiss Destroyer on my friend's Snoopy turntable.
Nice.
And looking at it's for real.
I just put all those images together and it just works so
This is
beautifully.
great, man.
That was great.
I can still see it. So we're listening to Kiss Destroy, and I remember, and those of you more hip know what the record looks like. This,
It's a record.
well,
I'm kidding.
It was like a big CD.
tell your parents who are probably younger than me to tell you. But just looking at the cover art of it and just thinking, I don't know what that is, but I need to do it. That's what I got to do. And then found out that's a rock star. It's like, well, what's involved in that? You got to be able to play an instrument. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to want to have girls all over the place. All right.
That's the hard
We'll
part,
try that.
man.
Yeah, that's right. But no, I mean, this is a really weird little story on the side. Quick one. Some friends down the block, this family had moved in and they had a bass guitar. So they gave me this bass guitar, and I was probably 7. And I took the thing home and proceeded to smash it on the back sidewalk at home because that's what Paul Stanley did. He smashed guitars. So I smashed this thing on the back sidewalk, and I always remembered the thing. I always remembered, like, I wish I wouldn't have done that, because then I would have had a bass, earlier on and really learned how to play. But for some,
But you have a great story.
but just wait, for some really disturbing reason, I think it was, and I'm telling myself I'm wrong, I'm thinking that it was an old Fender P bass, because I remember it being gold, like the Shoreline gold, those of you guitarists out there, and that's like a $10,000 bass now.
Oh,
So
ouch.
I'm trying to tell myself that that's not it. And I remember that there was a piece of the pick guard underneath the porch at my mom's house, and I haven't been able to find it. That would be the determining factor as to whether it is that or not. I kind of don't want to find out, but then I can have the credibility of saying, yeah, man, I was 7. I smashed Shoreline Gold P bass, a 63 on the back sidewalk. What do you got? Nothing.
That's an awesome story.
Long story short, I knew what I wanted to do since I was 5, and I don't know how to do anything else.
I think I've always been doing the same things that I wanted to do since I was a kid. Like, I remember I used to write stories and stuff, and I would write these stories and I would illustrate them, and I remember my teachers in like elementary school would laminate them and put them in the school library, and I'd like have my name as like author, like written by Sarah Pearson. And
Nice.
Were you in the card catalog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. They
Cool.
put me. Yes.
It was-
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I
It was
mean,
official.
It's a real
they
thing.
put it in there. I just want to make sure,
Yeah, no, I kind of knew, and then I would actually see now I was kind of a loner as a kid. I was kind of a dork, but I would make these books, and then I would like write. I wrote like the screenplay for it, and I
Okay.
like made a script, and then I would like try to act them out. And we had a video camera, so I'd be like, maybe I can get some of my friends to come over, and I didn't have any friends. So I was like.
Try to bribe people.
Maybe I can get my 3-year-old sister to be in this thing.
There you go.
Yeah, but you know what? That's
Learn
back
these
when
lines here.
that's back when things, and not to sound like an old dude, but that's back when you had to use imagination to do things. That's when we used to play outside, play pickup baseball or whatever, and
You actually still went outside.
you went out and did stuff. Now you drive by the playgrounds back in my hometown. There's nobody out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody's in playing video games or whatever. And I'm here to tell you,
Writing screenplays, making.
But you know
Yeah.
what? See, that's completely different. I mean, you're using your brain. You're doing something, even if you're sitting in the house painting or drawing or something.
Yeah, I was never a big. I used to play things outdoors. I was never a big like sports person, or I was definitely like the
Sure.
creative kid in my room, like working on something.
See, what's weird is, unlike you, Tommy, I didn't know I wanted to do rock music back then at all. I had no idea. In fact, it was more like what Sarah was talking about. I grew up as a storyteller. I was very, like, if I went to go see a movie with somebody and then I would come home and tell my mom about it, I could tell her scene by scene what happened. I could describe everything, act every part out, although I still didn't know I wanted to do that. It wasn't until I mean, I always liked music. I was in choirs in school. That's really what got me to realize that I could sing, actually. And then all of a sudden, when the confidence kicked in, it was like, oh, wow, I can do this. I got involved in theater, and that got me there. Started getting bigger roles and started, stepping out on that stage a little bit more. And then after college, I went to Stevens Point for musical theater. And after college, I spent a lot of time trying to get Broadway gigs, and went out to New York a lot. Spent a lot of time in Chicago, New York, Toronto, auditioning all over the place. And it got to the point where it's like, well, I was specializing in a lot of rock musicals, like Jesus Christ Superstar, which Tommy and I did together. And so the rock music was a fit. It fit my voice, it fit my style, but I never knew that was what I was going to end up being good at. I got the opportunity. A friend of a friend came along and said, hey, I have this band that needs a singer. And the band had seen me performing with another band. I was filling in for about a month or so with another band, helping them out. And the Independent Idols were the next band on the ticket that night. And so they got to see me sing like one or two songs, and that was it. I came off stage, I got to meet the guys, and right away they were asking me, so you're not with this band long term, are you? I'm like, no, just this is my last show with them. And they still had a lead singer at the time, so it wasn't for about another month or so I get a phone call saying, yeah, well, their lead singer isn't with them anymore, and they're looking at you, and they would like you to come in and check it out. I listened to their music, and boom, there it was. I was like, wow, this is awesome. I would love to do this. And I've just been learning on the job, really, just kind of learning on the job how to be a front man. You know how that is.
I'm still learning.
It's not an art that you can describe or just teach somebody. It's like they have to learn it on their own, learn their own style. You can watch others. I mean, when you're watching Freddie Mercury and some of the best front men around, you can really vibe off of what they're doing. But
it's just so hard to emulate. I mean,
right.
you want to do that. So when you're a kid,
right.
And I'm listening to Queen in my bedroom. Yeah, I mean that's what you want to do, but you just don't get it.
Right.
But now, it is kind of like.
And theater,
trial by error.
Theater really helped because it helped, that stage presence, the over-the-top entertainment factor of it. It's like, with Independent Idols, we were constantly trying to raise the bar. With, we're trying to add lighting and add, one budget will, agree with us. More and more special effects, and I have different costumes that I wear with lights in them and everything else, and all this kind of funky stuff.
Theatrical.
Yeah, he there's no apologies for it. Like it is a performance, whereas we get up and we're there to play, and here's what it is.
Yeah.
And ever since I started playing bass again, because I'd played bass since I smashed one on the back sidewalk, but since I've had that, it's been so much easier to be a front man because I need something to hide behind. Standing with a mic, not comfortable doing that, but having a bass and something to do, that's always cool. But
and I don't play any instruments, really. I mean, that's the thing. Like for me, I would like to. Eventually, I'll probably learn how to play some guitar. I'm sure, do a little rhythm maybe. But other than that, I'd like that ability to just connect with the audience. To just my only focus is what I'm singing and what they're doing out there. I've tried, like in the past, I've played like tambourine and stuff like that, and I find myself I can't focus on the audience as much because I gotta make sure that I'm not offbeat or playing something wrong.
Yeah.
And that says more about my lack of ability as a musician.
Well, I don't know.
Because I do love to focus on
I think
people.
your
but
shows they're so interactive, and I think that it's just. That's what makes your band unique. It's you and your stage presence and what you do with the crowd, and that's why it's always a fun show.
It's a different flavor. It is, and that's that's what we're going for. Just something different that some other bands may not do, and just give them something that's bigger and memorable that that they'll never forget. We want it to be an experience overall, and that's also. I mean, Revelish does things in a different way, but their shows are also an equal experience. I mean, one of the shows we got to play with them at Shank Hall, they ended up. You guys did the Live at Budokan.
That's right. I forgot. We did the whole Cheap Trick Live at Budokan record.
It was really cool. I mean, it was like note for note, the entire thing. It was really cool.
How's it going?
Neat stuff.
Good.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Sweet.
What time is it?
It's-
Oh, it's 5 o'clock.
Five.
How
Wow,
did
time
that
went past.
happen? How did it happen? Well, everybody, it was really fun.
It was fun.
It was fun chatting today at Sarah Pearson, Ryan Charles of Independent Idols, and
Thank
Tommy
you.
Hahn of Revelest. Check them out at BBC Saturday night. For $15, you can get a CD and a wristband for some free beer. So stop by on Saturday night. I'll be there. They'll be there. It's going to be an awesome time. Thanks for listening to us.
Thanks.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night. Bye.